On this, my final installment of going through the cast of season 6 of Love is Blind, we are now in the final round and we're going through the last portion of the women. Now, let's start off with Danielle. Danielle, corporate comms, 30. Yes, Danielle. Inches. I'm also really loving this blue on you. Really loving the blue. I'm in the Army Reserves. I get down and dirty. Here's my initial concern. Women that are used to, and you even say it, getting down and dirty, like it's giving, I know how to struggle through things, because you're in the Army Reserves, right? You're used to high levels of not necessarily combat, but combative situations that you have to be able to navigate through on a daily basis. High energy, things that, and I don't want you to struggle. I don't want this to be a struggle love situation. I don't want you to be open to building a man. I don't, I want, I don't, because this is, and here's my thing, because this is what she advertised about herself. She wants people to know that she was in the Army Reserves. It's giving, I'm a strong woman, right? Which I'm sure that she is. I personally don't want too many men looking at me and going, oh, that's a strong woman. Because they'll give you something to pick up. They'll give you something to battle. They'll give you something to prove how strong you are. I get down and dirty. I am hoping that you are in your full softness, that you are treated like the precious gift that you are, and nobody's gonna put you and your Army Reserve skills into use in this love-related romance show. All the best. And for the women that are out there going and like revamping their dating apps and all of that, being like, ooh, what should I put on? Don't advertise anything about how strong you are. Sure, if you're like at the gym and you lift heavy, then do that. But when it comes to like, oh, please don't, because men will take advantage of that. Next up, we have Alejandra, 28, financial consultant. Yes, your smile. There's something about you that reminds me of my cousins. Oh my God. There's something about you that reminds me of my cousins. You seem so sweet, so soft, so the key to my heart is honest communication. Love that. Love that. I hope you find it. I hope that you find it, and I hope that you're able to recognize it when it comes your way. There's another guy on here that says that the key to his heart is communication. I'm curious if you guys connect, if you guys talk, if you guys communicate. And I know I said that I won't watch the show, but if you two do interact, I will watch those clips, because I am interested to see what your version of honest communication is and just his version of communication is and how they match. Next up, we have Laura, 34, account director. I wouldn't, Shannon, we're not going to, personally, I would not trust this lady just by the look of her. Now, I'm open to being like proven wrong. My worst habit is seeking perfection. Is it giving Virgo? Yes. Is she also wearing green? Yes. Seeking perfection on Love is Blind? Laura, like I know it's bad in these streets, but I think you need to go back to the drawing board on this one. No, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Next up, we have Jessica, 29, executive assistant. All right, it's giving LA. It's giving LA. I can make a joke and laugh about almost anything. Concern. First thing that came to my mind when I read this, you know how for a lot of the women that are on dating apps, one of the most common things for men to say is, I just want a woman that could take a joke, like not take things too seriously. And you know what that actually means? That doesn't actually mean humor. That means either self-deprecating jokes, or I'm going to be making jokes about you. Or I want you to be more lighthearted about the kinds of decisions and things that I will be doing that will affect you, and I need you to not take them too seriously. Being able to laugh at almost anything concerns me, because it makes me wonder, okay, what if you try to set a boundary and then they try to make a joke about it, and then you try and find some kind of like tee-hee-hee middle ground, you know? I'm wondering, I'm concerned for you. With what I'm seeing right here, I'm concerned for you, Jessica. I'm concerned. We'll see I would love to be proven wrong. Shane is concerned with the information given. Next up, we have Chelsea, 31, flight attendant and event planner. I'm seeing body. I'm seeing body. Go off, Chelsea. I want to find someone who truly knows my soul. I love that. I love that. And I hope, can you find that on Love is Blind? Someone who truly knows your soul. I mean, they would have to grow to know your soul, which is like the ideal situation. And I want that for you in relationship. But there is a light concern. There is a light concern about like, okay, what if somebody, and I'm hoping that she knows the difference between like somebody saying all the right things that can create the experience of like, oh my gosh, I feel like I know this person, other than them giving the actual evidence, you know, then doing the actions, following through the evidence, as opposed to just like lightly creating the experience. Chelsea, all the best. All the best. But like at its heart, I really love this. Personally, I want the same thing too, but these men are villains out here. Now we have Ashley. Ashley, 32, nurse practitioner. Ooh, let me get myself out of the way. I want someone to pour into me and be genuine. That's all. That's all. That's all. And I can already hear the men in the comments being like, oh, okay, so like we need to pour into her, but is she gonna pour into us? I don't think you guys that are saying this actually know women. Because if you knew women, then you would know that by already being around you, they are automatically pouring into you. Like that's what we do. We make things grow. So the least that our partners can do is actively pour into us as we naturally pour into them and the other people around. Ashley, I wish you nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. God, I hope they don't hurt you. All right, we got Sarah Ann. I'm not gonna lie, Sarah Ann looks like she does weights. Sarah Ann looks strong. Good for you. Like she looks like she at the gym lifting heavy. Like go off. Sarah Ann, 30, customer service manager. Okay, face beat. Making people feel comfortable is my best quality. I love this. I love this. Do I personally aim to make men feel comfortable? Like I want all of us to kind of ask that. Like what does our lives look like if we are constantly trying to make men feel comfortable? And yes, you making people feel comfortable, it is giving cancer. It is giving cancer. But like making people feel comfortable in general, that's lovely. Like it's a wonderful thing to do in order to make people feel safe. In a dating space, as a woman dating men, making men feel comfortable can very often mean making yourself uncomfortable. Things to notice, things to be to think about, not just for her, but like for the people that are like watching this and possibly thinking about like, oh, you know, it's the new year, I want to start dating again. Their comfort, if you are dating men, means so much less than your level of comfortability, safety, security. Don't put yourself at risk at the hopes of making somebody else feel comfortable. Just don't. Now we have Amber Desiree Ad. All right. 33, real estate broker. All right, it is giving real estate broker. Yes. I'm single because I'm too trusting. And you see, this is the first person in this list that has talked about, that has put in the forefront trying to explain why they are single as opposed to just being single. I don't know. I feel like she feels a way about being single is what this is telling me. Is what this is telling me. And before I run out of time, we have Amy C, 34, PR director. The key to my heart is making me feel safe and secure. That's all. That's all. That's all. I really love that. I really love that. It's simple, it's to the point, and yes, stand on that, Amy. People who are watching this, stand on that. You want to, and this is regardless of gender, safe and secure, but especially if you're a woman that dates men, because we genuinely have so much more to lose. So much more to lose. All right, that is all. Once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of those things. And I'm gonna go have some snacks. All right, bye.